What game can it be? Well, it's Project Zero, so probably guessed it by now. It's Fatal Frame 3, The Tormented. Yeah. Merry Christmas, everybody. We're gonna be doing normal, and let's start and see what this is like. And let me fix my webcam really quickly to be closer so you guys can see me. This way. Uh, I don't know why. I thought her name
Should we
was
get
Ray, though.
going? I heard this house was haunted. Too bad it's not.
Rumors are just rumors. I'm gonna load these up.
You? Where am I?
Okay. So, about this game, I know basically nothing. I know I've watched somebody play it like the other games, like probably like 15 years ago, but I don't remember anything about this game. Except apparently that her name's Ray. I don't know if she's in Fatal Frame 5 and that's how I remember or what, but I was just like, oh, this must be Ray for some reason. But let's see what this game has to offer. Don't have anything that we can do stuff with yet. Can I actually go in? No, it doesn't seem to be that I can go in. It's interesting that she's a photographer. I think that's our only protagonist that's been a photographer so far. We can go in, right? Okay, so not here. Guess we're supposed to go down this hallway. See dead people. Are we supposed to actually go and check on things? I'm not sure. A little doll. Guessing it's not down this hallway, but let's see what's down here. There seems to be a door here that we can go through. Okay. Wonder if we're just gonna be wandering randomly forever. I see the ghost and it's snowy. Oh, oh, oh. Run the other way, girl. Can't escape. Now you will die. Well, apparently he's going up the stairs after me. And that's actually where I'm supposed to go. Alright, yeah. Stay here forever. I hope you guys can hear that. I will try to see if it's loud enough. I think it should be. I kind of feel like this is going to be a Psy situation for a lot of the game. That was probably the best part out of Fatal Frame 2. As far as the gameplay went, it was really...
There's still something I need to say.
Wait, there's still something I need to say? This probably really... It was the scariest part to me, at least.
Are you okay?
Oh, it was nothing.
We're in a dark room, that's why it's red. I thought it was just, like, um, supposed to give us vibes at first. She really likes this shirt. She had it on at the car crash too. Or the developers like this shirt. Oh, he actually came out in my picture. Interesting that we're going to like an old kind of castle type place. I guess it's in our dream. Seems like this game is going to be pretty confusing for what's going on. I hope not.
This place is...
Our one sign. First one was Knights. Fancy is locked with a padlock. There's a small door on the other side. The lock is engraved with a notched arrow design. The first one was Days or Nights. Second one was chapters, and now it's hours. You know you have to check everything. Yeah, it wouldn't be a Fatal Frame game without a large object covered with a cloth. Although I suppose that started with 2. There we go. Herbal medicine. Let's go check to the right first. See the ghost. I mean, I see the ghost, but I'm wondering if our camera will come into play soon. Right now we're kind of just randomly searching around until we find... Oh, there's another ghost. It kind of makes me feel like I should have the camera already. But they should have blocked my path if that's the case. No, there's the camera, right? It's a weird looking hand. Something's reflecting light. Camera obscura. It's an old-fashioned bellows camera. Some kind of occult markings in chased metal cover the whole body. It still looks to be in good condition. There is some old-fashioned writing carved on the back. Camera obscura. Maybe that's the name of the camera. Basic functions and sheet instructions. Add to file. You can consult the file screen. Okay, so there's a save point. Okay, so they're blue. I think they were blue in the first game, like a blue book, right? Oh, I like the blue. It's pretty nice. Okay. So that seems to be fine. Alright, so we're into the game now, probably. Nothing useful. Okay, well, I'm trying to cover all my bases. It has the same controls where if you're going around a corner and you hold back, you'll turn backwards. So you should rely on the hold the square button to go forward. A peephole has been opened in the wall. The sound seems to be coming from here. Stand in front of the hole and press X. Ooh, okay. Oh, so we could have taken a picture if we knew how to do stuff. How do I open the camera? Oh, buttons are different this time. That's not fun. It's red. Great that my headphones are showing they're going to die. Oh, there it is.
Go away!
That was weird. It seemed like a real person. We're gonna have to. It's weird that that button is that button's the camera button. All right, so we're gonna change this to type 7. Yeah, I guess type 7. Also the back button there. I don't know if we can actually go in there, but let's just search around. Yep. That's the lady we should stay away from, right? Just a circle. Yeah, it seems to be. So we're probably gonna have to run from something, is my guess. Did I go down the wrong hallway again? I think so, yeah. No. We want to go here, yes. And then where do we go? Okay, there's a door here. Alright, we're gonna have to look at the map for a second. It's not the map. Alright, so in here. Right, okay, there's a door to go in there. While the UI and everything is much different than the previous games. It feels really weird. So apparently there's a door somewhere. Maybe around here. Let's look at that map again. Yeah, right behind us. Right here it says there's a door. Right? Well, I guess we can't go into it yet. Guess we're gonna have to go down and search around. Big room and several lights to be on, but we cannot get past that. Alright, so there's that way. And that's our door back. Alright, so yeah, there seems to be a way to get past this, but apparently we can't yet. We have to go around, okay. Alright, so that's classic Fatal Frame for me too, getting confused about where to go. I guess we're gonna go back down. Wrong button. Oh man, that's gonna be annoying. So you have to press the top button. Before it was the right button, now it's the top button. Which is going to make me, until I get used to it, it's going to make me mess up quite a bit. Alright, there should be a way down here. There's a ladder to go up. The door is locked. The key is engraved with the bellflower design. We're just getting a lay of the area. It's nice that the things keep coming in and out while we're going up this ladder. Let's go through this door. Sealed by some strong power. Okay, well I guess we have to go back out of here and go a different way. It's weird that we'd have to go back. Look at this. I wonder if that stuff's supposed to disappear on purpose since this is supposed to be a dream, I'm guessing. Or, I mean, it's like, that's what pretty much showed, right? Her going to sleep. in front of us?
Where did he go?
Down. Expansion battle controls has been added to files. Oh, wow. So let's be back here. Shutter chance, but I don't see their well, I am using really low film. Kill Daddy. Here. This way. When are you gonna die? Okay, so we do have a fast way to change film in this one. It's the directional pad, or the D-pad as it's known. Finally. I wonder if that was part of... I don't think I ever tried the directional pad. I do want to go ahead and change it back though. I like how it's a bit faster in this game. Like the camera coming up and coming down is a bit faster. I'm guessing we have to go back out. No names for these.
If only I died too. It's not my fault that I'm the only one that survived. I should have been taken. I didn't survive because I wanted to. I had no choice. If I had just had Marius, I would have. I didn't survive because I wanted to. I had no choice. So if I had died with everyone else, yes, if I had died with everyone else, then I would. Are you all right? Other one.
Uh-oh. Was she? Did she have things on her face too? If she touches us, do we get the tattoo mark on us?
Forever.
So it's gonna be kind of like the rope curse, right, from the first game.
Ray? Is everything okay?
Who are you?
I heard you cry out. Oh, I was worried. You've been having so many nightmares lately. What? I'm fine.
But
I just had a bad dream.
The voice recording sounds pretty weird in this game. Like they're recording in a bathroom or something. Very echoey. Was it all just a dream? Anyway, I better get up. The tattooed woman. The bruise appears. Incidents. During the course of the game, when you find new information, it will be recorded in the notebook. When there is a new interest in the notebook, the title will appear in the top right. You can access the menu notebook from the menu. If you press the L1 button while the item name is shown in the top right, you can refer to the item. Did not retain anything of what I just read, so let me read it one more time quickly. Okay. Bruise appears. I felt a sharp pain in my shoulders when I woke up. For a moment, I thought I could see some kind of bruise on my skin, but when I looked again, there was nothing there. Was it just a dream? Okay. I wasn't motivated enough to find out much about the place before I went. About all I knew was that it was supposed to be haunted. What was behind that strange daydream vision I had in that house in the snow? Was I just worn out, still scarred by the accident, or are the rumors true? Was he really there? Okay, I'm gonna try to probably read all the stuff this time. I didn't do that much for 2, but I thought it was a lot of the kind of the same things a bit, so that's part of the reason I didn't. The ruined house I wandered in my dream the night I got back after my vision on that assignment. Something about it reminded me of the haunted house where I saw you. It seemed too real to be a daydream. To be a dream. Daydreams, visions, maybe I'm just tired. Is this one related to 5? Is that why I know her name's Ray? You are so... My fiance, he was an editor who worked on books of folklore, philosophy, and anthropology, right? We met as students. He was the opposite of me in every way, quiet and kind like gently falling rain. Very poetic, like a soft shower that washes everything clean. He passed away 2 months ago in an accident caused by my careless driving. Wow. Miku Hinasaki. Younger sister. Alright, so this is the girl from the first game, right? Miku Hinasaki. Younger sister of Yu's best friend. She lives with me now and works as my assistant. I haven't met her brother. You told me she had lost a relative in an accident. She helps me out in all kinds of ways, not just with work. She's cheerful and hardworking. If not for her, I don't know how I would have made it through after you passing away. The woman who appeared in my dream altered manner, her whole body covered in a blue tattoo. She came closer and I ran away before I knew what was happening. All I remember is an intense fear. I can still feel her cold, stabbing fingers on the back of my shoulder where she touched me. It's hard to believe it was only a dream. Mother and daughter. The mother and child who appeared in my dream in old-fashioned kimonos. They were looking for someone, calling out in sad voices to him. Who could they be? I think this one will probably have interesting story things. I kind of liked going back and forth from the house a bit in 5. And I'm guessing this is related to 5. Can't open that, or can. It's a closet, right? My clothes are thrown carelessly in the closet. I've never been a tidy person unless I make a real effort. Things soon get like this. Mika must not have seen in here yet. She would never have left in this state. Or what did she say about this? Filling away on the shelf is a camera I never use anymore. Photography books and newspapers. Is this the same house from 5? You picked it out and brought it for us the other day. This feels oddly familiar. I didn't hear what she said because I was talking. It's Miku's room. Even if this is my house, I don't really like to go into her room without permission. I know Miku wouldn't care at all, though. Use your room. Ever since the accident, I try not to come in here unless I have good reason. I know, this kind of makes me want to play 5 after I do 4, but my Wii U's in the States, so... And I don't plan on going back to the States for a while, so... Good morning, Ray. It looks like it's going to rain all day today, too. You don't have to work so much this week, so why don't you relax? Ray, you've been working too much lately. You were woken up by a bad dream this morning. Not to mention what happened when we were out collecting data the other day. Anyway, let's try to take it easy today. That reminds me, there was a letter. It's addressed to you. Letter from K1. Dear you, sorry for not writing for so long. How are things with your fiance? I'm continuing my investigation of the urban legend. Like I thought, my niece's symptoms bear many similarities to the strange disease associated with the urban legend. I think most of the story is groundless rumor, but I've heard there was a psychiatric study done. If you have it, I'd like to see it. Maybe it will provide a clue. I'm taking a break from all my other work to devote myself to studying the urban legend. I'd like your help. According to the documents I've studied, that camera I sent you is apparently a rare camera obscura. Given where I found it, it may have some connection to the missing people and the urban legend. If you hear anything, please tell me. Regards, K. Amakura. Letter from K1, add to file. It's from K. Amakura. He's written several times before. Have you still not told him about you? Use camera obscura. I wonder if it would be in newsroom. Maybe we should go get it. Oh. Can we change? No. What did I want to do? File. It is here. Okay, Amakura. Doesn't he show up in a later game? I've never met him personally, but he was a friend of you. He used to write from time to time. You seems to have known lots of people, both professionally and privately. According to the letter, he and you were doing research into urban legends. Maybe the camera obscura was somehow connected with that. I should tell him about the accident. Okay. I'm wondering if there's a save space in here. Okay. I need to start reading some of this stuff too. Alright, so we just bend down to see the cat. We decided against having a TV in our own rooms and bought a big room for the living room instead. I hardly watch it at all these days. You can see into the living room. It's dishwasher. Microwave I bought after a rare request from Miku. It's always so clean you'd think it's brand new. So she's very tidy, Miku. Tableware, kept clean too. My work schedule, supermarket discount days. Miku cooks all the meals. She seems to enjoy doing chores around the house. I don't know what I'd do without her, really. Let's go out here. Is there a map of this place? I'd really like a save point. see my face. Maybe I've lost a little weight again. And here is not a save point. There's a shrine. Use altar U. The closet taken with cardboard boxes full of used old books, untouched since we first moved in. I know I keep skipping over dialogue, but because I'm clicking on stuff, it causes me to go through the first part of the dialogue as well. See what this is. It's the dark room. It's supposed to be a storeroom. I don't have any film I can develop now. Do we have to go all the way back into the dream before we can save again? I hope not. I don't think this is the same place from the use the space for storing the cleaning things and other tools. Some of the cardboard boxes haven't been touched since we moved in. It seems to be a different place than from 5. At least from what I vaguely remember of the layout of 5. We went into all these rooms, right? The doors kept locked. Since that day, I don't leave the house unless I have to for work. Okay, then I probably haven't gone into this room. Maybe this is back. Yeah, this is back to the living room. So let's go into the use room of the cat's eating now. And I'm gonna have to finish soon whether I get to a save point or not. There's something about some sort of camera obscura that you owned written in that letter. The camera obscura could be the same camera I saw in my dream. Let's go in. First time we've gone in since he died.
Ray, may I help you with something?
Oh, I just wanted to ask you.
It's supposed to be a raining sound. Some cardboard boxes. After what happened, I tried to sort through those things, but after a while, I just couldn't go on anymore, and I haven't touched it at all since. Save point, please. There are typed and handwritten letters on the desk, along with several books. I've hardly touched anything in here since that day. I just can't bring myself to tidy everything away. There's a notebook left out on the desk. Perhaps somebody was in the middle of working. Many of the urban legends classified as Lost Village are modeled on real incidents, such as a village was ruined when one villager massacred the others. They are often an amalgamation of well-known actual incidents, legend, and oral tradition. Settings such as the isolated mountain village or bygone customs like night trysts or ceremonies often act to trigger the incidents themselves, and these in turn become the motif for urban legends. The reason for the popularity of urban legends may lie in the notion of the view of the country from the city, or the modern bias toward the ancient. To people in the modern city, the village is the wilderness, and those who live there are different. Perhaps that scorn or fear disappear finds expression in the urban legend. For that reason, the setting of the legend must be the isolated mountain village. Further, bygone customs are attractive elements that end up acting to provoke the incident. As a case in point, there is the story about the area around the Minakami Dam where Mayu went missing. Okay, so they know each other. The Lost Village. In the mountains of the Minakami area, there was once a massacre in the so-called Lost Village. Years ago, on the night of a certain festival, there was a great massacre and the village disappeared from the map. Only one woman survived. If you walk in the forest where the village once lay, there is a small guardian statue, and if you continue, you will come to the shrine gate that informs the entrance to the village. If you should pass through the gate, you will never return. The night of the massacre continues in this village where day will never again break, and a woman's horrific laugh rings throughout the village. Next, we have the manner of bizarre murders, where the same tragedy recurs. Its scale is smaller, but generally speaking, it resembles the pattern of the village, and as it is made up of elements based on true incidents. Below is an example of this. It has to do with Mafuyu's disappearance, the house of mutilation. In the mountain area of Himuro, there remains a manor where years ago there was said to be a massacre. There have always been vanishings in the nearby forest, and many of the spirited away are said to end up in the manor. Their corpses have been found with both hands, legs, and heads severed off. One more example is the seemingly related Manor of Sleep urban legend that I'm researching now. So that's our game. The Manor of Sleep legend was picked up in various magazines in the 1960s, but incidents with very similar characteristics can be found here and there in older media. This newspaper is from the early 1900s and is of no relation to when the Manor of Sleep legend was taken up, but the background of the spirited aways and those people's later conditions bear many similarities to the Manor of Sleep urban legend. I'm still investigating, but these incidents may trace back to the 19th century, and I have seen legends in several folklore books that may have become the basis for the Manor of Sleep. The House of Sleep urban legend. Perhaps this is what Kay was asked to investigate. You can add a well-organized notebook on urban legends to your file. After you have received new information, you may find related books and documents in bookcases or desks. An old newspaper is stuck in the notebook. Series of vanishings across region. According to sources, before dawn yesterday, a mother and daughter who live in Myojin village went missing. The missing are Makie Kuzuhara and her daughter Kozue. Since last year, the two have been searching for Kuzuhara's missing husband. The two reportedly wandered the mountains nearly every day. The informant says, I hadn't seen them for several days, so I went to visit them. There was no answer, so I went inside, but they were gone too. I only saw some black soot-like marks. Similar disappearances are being reported across the area, and some are calling them spirited ways. You added the newspaper article to the series of vanishings across the region to your file. Use research. According to the notebook left on his desk, Yu was doing some research for Kei Amakura. His notes are full of old accounts of old urban legends and newspaper clippings about disappearances and people who were spirited away. Okay. These clothes are still inside. I decided not to tie them. Once they were in boxes, I knew they'd never come out again. They're filled with folklore, philosophy, and anthropology books. There's a time I used to be interested in them, but that feeling faded away. She's not interested in them anymore. Typed and handwritten letters. Okay. Oh, there's the camera obscura. On the shelf are a letter and a camera similar to the one I saw in my dream. It looks like letters from Kay. Letter from Kay too. Dear you, during my research on the Manor of Sleep urban legend, I finally made it to a certain deserted village, lost even from the map. I found this camera in a huge abandoned house near that village. My niece Mio, when Mayu disappeared, right, it was Mio. I said there was like Mio or Miho or something like that as well. My niece Mio, when Mayu disappeared, she caused you a lot of trouble, so you probably remember her. Saw this camera, and she was scared stiff. I wonder if it reminded her of that unspeakable incident. For now, I'd like you to take care of the camera. You know about antiques, so could you look it over for me? I don't think you'll be able to reach at me for a bit, but I'll contact you, so let me know what you find then. Regards, Kei Amakura. So, um, so the Crimson Butterfly ending where Mayu gets thrown to the pit and killed is apparently canon. That's what's supposed to happen for that ending. Letter from K2 added to the file. Could this camera be the same as the camera obscura I saw in my dream? Camera obscura. This is older than the one in the dream, and the inscription on the back is illegible. Even so, it does look very similar to the camera obscura. I tried pushing the start button, but there's no response. It looks like it's broken. There's still an old film inside the camera obscura. Mostly film. The film looks pretty old, but it doesn't seem to have been spoilt by being exposed at all. What could be on it? I wonder if I can develop it in the dark room. So I guess we're supposed to go develop it in the dark room. On the spare shelf are the old bits of machinery you used to collect. They're not quite impressive enough to be called antiques. They just look like old machines. I still have no idea what made him want to collect them. I seem to remember him telling me about it once or twice, but maybe I wasn't really listening properly. So this one seems to be quite story heavy. A thin ray of sunlight comes in through the drawn curtains. It is always raining here. Whenever I hear the sound of the rain, I can't help thinking back to what happened on that day. Seems like you need to move to a new place. So this one's giving us a lot more information on the characters than previous games. You can hear a soft drizzle falling outside. I think the dark room is downstairs, right? Oh, I guess see.
It seems like you're having a lot of nightmares lately. Are you alright?
No, just ignore her. Thought I could just walk past her with nothing happening, but I guess not. Alright, so I believe the dark room's this way. And it's not going to be to the entrance. This should be it here, straight ahead, I think. Yes. This is supposed to be a storeroom, really, but they put in a sink so I could develop my pictures here. Okay. I realized I was supposed to go down here. An old world film from inside the camera obscura. There's definitely something on the film. I wonder if I can develop it. Sorry, my throat was used a lot today. Yes. I wonder if it's the tattooed lady. An image has appeared of a crying woman, just as I thought. I must have taken this during that dream. All the film has been developed. Camera obscura, the abandoned house, the picture I took in my dream. Maybe if I investigate this woman, I can find something out. Alright, woman in the photo. The one whose image appeared on the film from inside the camera obscura. No doubt about it, it was the same woman I saw inside the manor in my dream. Just like with you that time. Just like with you that time. Maybe she's talking about when she saw Yu's ghost. Camera obscura. An old camera etched with the words camera obscura. I found a camera like the one I picked up in my dream in Yu's room. Apparently Kay sent it to him. Is this the same camera I saw in my dream? Yeah, also because I'm reading a lot. Alright, so I guess that's all we were supposed to... That's interesting that that curtain moved as we went by. It's interesting to see the technology used. Like it seems like even during the PS2 era, that the technology and graphics improved a lot on the system. I hear a cat sound. Cat was over here somewhere. In the kitchen? Kitchen was spelled wrong. Where's the cat? Hey, Miku, about the woman in this picture. I was wondering if I could get you to try and find out as much about her as you can. Anything is fine. Yes, well, this is a very old picture, so I found it in Yu's room. It's okay if you can't find anything out. There was just something about her.
Understood. I'll let you know if I find anything.
If you show the photos you developed to Miku, sometimes you can ask her to investigate them for you. If you have them investigated, you can come to talk to Miku later to get books and other information. That's interesting. Night is falling. If you check the bed with the X button, you can sleep. By checking the camera obscura on the desk, you can save your progress. Oh, nice. I can finally save. Alright, so let's just go ahead and save here. I do want to go back into... I guess when we sleep, we go back into the mansion. It's snowing! I thought that would be a good thing for Christmas too, once I saw that. It's just by happen chance that it's snowing, and I picked a game that's snowing. I didn't mean to. That was surprising. So Fatal Frame 3 is the Christmas game.
This dream. Again.
Stream again. Okay. So we're at the start of the mansion again. I wonder if there's anything new in between times I go to the mansion. I don't know. We're just gonna continue and see what we can do. This door's open. Oh. I put it away. Okay. Let's go follow that person. Usually if you follow the ghost, you're going in the right direction. That was a pretty quick one too, though. And I did forget the button to get the camera obscura up. This reminds me of that one room in Fatal Frame 1. There's something over there. Can't open the door. Yeah, I guess not. Just checking to make sure one of them isn't a door. Yeah, it really reminds me of that one room. If you watch my Fatal Frame 1 playthrough, you'll understand what I'm talking about probably. Or go away. There's a piece of paper or something on the floor. Memo and shaking hand. It's not my fault I didn't choose to survive. So this is going to be about people who survived accidents or something. The alcove is decorated with a small image and a hanging scroll. It looks like there was originally a landscape painting on the scroll, but not much of it is left now. Is this a door? Nope. Yeah, that's my old familiar game with this series is this a door? There's something shiny on the floor. Type 14 film. I think that's what I could see from the other room. There's a clock on the wall. Lacquer on the outside of the box is peeling. The color is faded. There's an old Japanese chest. Inside are some old towels and cloths. Nothing to get too excited about. people are excited about towels. There's a basket of some kind on a low cork cupboard. There's a small kimono inside the chest. It looks like something a young girl might have worn. Alright, and the door is here. Oh, there's someone at the top of the stairs. I didn't want to survive, is what she said. Yeah, I'll check and see about the sounds in the game. Between playthroughs. In between videos, I mean. Now, these ghosts seem harder to catch than in previous games. Okay. We're just gonna kind of follow. I'll look back here and see if there's anything. Okay, so there is more stuff, but we might just go on a wild running around everywhere. The blue thing does come up, but it's very faint. Okay, one of these doors. Image of something emerged in the photo. Okay, there's a stairway going up. Seems like the first stairway we were at. I think. I'm gonna change back to type 7 film because I noticed that I was on type 14 as I took the picture. And so I think it's gonna be down and at the back of this. Maybe not. There's something here that we can take a picture of. Oh, it's turning red. Why? Why is it turning red? There's nothing up. There's nothing there. It's weird. Maybe it's upstairs and I'm just getting the being close to something. Stuff happening. So there's definitely something somewhere. Might be upstairs again. It's getting strong red. There needs to be a door in the wall behind the chest. Maybe it leads up to the roof. I tried to move the chest, but it's too heavy. Probably only a man can move it. Really, game? I'm guessing down these stairs, maybe? I've found a part for the camera obscura. You have equip function alarm. Equipment alarm, equipment function alarm. Indicates the fatal frame. When being attacked by a ghost, the top part of the viewfinder may flash red and an alarm will ring. This instant is more powerful shadow chance. The fatal frame. If you shoot during the fatal frame, you can repel the ghost backwards and inflict great damage. If you take another shot while the ghost is being repelled back, you can perform the chain shot combo. That's nice. Now should I... Okay, that's not the button. That's not the button. Alright, so you have to actually press start for this one. Camera. Max value. Okay, so we can't do those yet. Which one means it's equipped though? I'm guessing that means it's equipped. And back here. Yes, there we go. Alright, so that should be the thing upstairs. That was what was turning the indicator red. Can we go here though? Door is locked. The keyhole is engraved with the 4-point well design. Voices behind the wall. In the storage space under the stairs was a small locked door. A low, mournful moaning was coming from inside. What could be in there? Okay. Yeah, it is this way, right? Or not? Or not? I think it's the other way. Yeah. Oh. Is this an actual ghost? Fighting ghost, yeah. Wait. I'm not getting 18 points. Where are you now? Oh, here you are. We did get a second shot, but the timing was weird for me. Where? That's not good. Oh. She's gonna get me. What? Oh. I need to get into an open space. Right, where? This is a bit harder combat. She's over here somewhere. There we go. Oh. Oh, I'm really not good at this. And this quarter's a bit hard to, tools, not items. Herbal medicine, let's see how much it heals. Okay, the herbal medicine does not heal as much. Let's do this. I don't know where your husband is. Let's see where. This way somewhere. That was a fatal frame now. Oh. Run. Turn around. Back this way. Ah. Get another shot. Alright, where are you at? Ahead of me somewhere. I think I missed the last one. Why does she not die? Finally. Took a long time. I guess I am using Type 7 film, but still. It's the beginning of the game. On the other side of this, I see over there. Caught up, but there's no reply. A notebook or something is lying at the feet of the crouching woman. Burnt passport. Surname Takegawa, given name Yoshi. Nationality Japan, registered domicile Shizuoka. Yoshino Takegawa. Could this be your name? Woman in the photo. The woman in the film in the camera obscura, whom I saw running, lost through the dream man. Her name was written in the charred passport that fell at her feet, Yoshino Takegawa. Does such a person really exist? Guess we're gonna find out. Okay, well we can't do anything with her right yet.
You should wake up. Please help me.
If you wake up, please help me.
Wake me up.
Please wake me up.
I didn't do anything wrong.
Tell them I didn't do anything wrong. Why? Well, that's a lot. That got stronger real fast. I expected it to like slowly get bigger and bigger and bigger. The pain flared up again after my dream of the empty house. Since that vision I had that day, I keep seeing the house in my dreams. The pain I felt when the tattooed woman touched me, the bruise, the dream, the house, are they connected to you somehow, or am I just tired? Guess it's daytime now, so it's gonna be a daytime. I guess we're gonna do short things. So it's night 2. So we have nights as well. Alright, so I guess we're just going to go through the daytime, and then night we'll go to the house, and daytime and night. So we can do like a regular camera, even without being in the nighttime. It's not the camera obscura though, I don't think. It's weird that she just suddenly. Do you guys see? So she doesn't have a camera in her hand now, but when you press this, suddenly a camera appears. That's interesting. Why? Oh, there's a note, I guess. A note has been left on the kitchen counter. Dear Ray, I've gone out to do some research on the one from the other day. I'll be back later this evening. Make sure you eat breakfast, okay? Miku. In addition, on the kitchen counter, a breakfast of perfectly made rice balls has been prepared. I guess let's try to eat then. Wonder if we're supposed to find the cat before we talk to Miku the other time, because she's making a lot of noise. From across the kitchen counter, you can see right across the living room. I bought this dishwasher. Because what should we do since it's daytime? The other time we had to find stuff out. Widescreen TV. I hardly watch it at all. Let's maybe go out. Okay, we're supposed to try to go out.
Hello?
Ray, it's Miku.
Miku says, I was able to get the name and address of the woman in the photo. Yoshino Takagawa. So it matches our dream. She's the only survivor of a plane crash that happened the other day. I knew I had seen her before. It all came together when I asked one of the editors. So we are the tormented because we survived, I guess. It seems that she's still being hospitalized. I'll tell you the location of the hospital. Yoshino Takagawa? So we should go and wake her up.
I heard from the hospital that she's been asleep for a long time, and no one has been able to wake her.
That cutscene kind of scared me.
I don't want your kid anymore.
So I guess we weren't able to save her. She got taken into the dream or spirited away.
Did you go to the hospital? Mm-hmm.
Let's not talk about what happened, though. Female survivor. New Yoshino Takagawa. It's definitely the same woman I saw in the Dream Manor. Sole survivor of a plane crash, she slept constantly in the hospital after the accident till the day she disappeared in front of my eyes. A blue pattern appeared on her body the instant before she vanished. What was it? Is she connected to the woman in my dream? And if so, is the pattern on my body going to make me do that? Sorry, I didn't mean to check the closet again. I want to see if I can go out. Okay, I can. I thought it was going to tell me that no, you can't go out. Sorry, I want to check around the house one time to see if like maybe stuff happens at night. Like why else would we need to go out? Mika's room. Don't think Miko would care, but don't want to go in a room without permission. So she's in her
Ray,
pajamas too.
are you having trouble sleeping?
I wonder what happened to her. They just said she disappeared on TV. Ray, you saw her just before it happened, but do you happen to know something about her? Let's not talk about it. I guess she's supposed to be it's funny how I think it's funny when they do this. So Ray's supposed to be an adult and Miku's supposed to be like a teenager, I guess. It's funny how well, that's cool that they have like animations when you're still for a little bit. I think it's funny how they make teenagers like smaller and adults bigger, even though at that age Miku would have probably like you assume she's like probably 15, 16 at least. She would have grown to her full height by now. And they do that a lot on TV shows and movies and stuff too, to show you that the person's younger, even when it's like people that age would not be that short. Let's save. So we finished. I'm guessing we're gonna go to hour 2. I don't know. But we finished the story about Yoshino Takagawa, I think was her name. So we're gonna leave it here because I don't have that much more time to play. We played for about an hour and 20 minutes. I wanted to do a longer episode, like actually like much longer than this, probably like an hour longer, like a 2-hour episode to start. But I had a lot of chores to do when I got home, so that was not possible. But anyways, I really want to get this out on Christmas and it should come out on Christmas. So Merry Christmas. I hope you have a good one. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you are watching this on Christmas, thank you for spending your Christmas with me. Yeah, so Merry Christmas. We'll have more of these videos coming out soon. So subscribe, comment, like, all that stuff. I'm curious what people think about this game compared to the other 2 games. Let's talk Fatal Frame 1, 2, and 3. No spoilers, and not 4, not 5, because I don't fully remember 5 and I haven't played 4 yet. So please tell me in the comments what you think about this game and how you think the change up to like having a, I guess, hub world where our house is the hub world and then a different world we go to. That's like really similar to 5. I know. So I wonder what people actually thought about this. So yeah, please let me know. And I hope you have a good Christmas. Please join me throughout this playthrough. I'll probably be doing it over my vacation going. So hopefully we'll continue through it. I do have some family matters to attend to over Christmas, but I should be able to finish hopefully this game pretty soon. So yeah, thank you once again for watching, and Merry Christmas and Happy New Year if this is the only video you watch. Bye!